and I've said this time without number, the NPP cannot be broken. The force of the party is not one that can easily be taken down. And true to my words, we are all witnessing the very strength that the NPP has. Today, our brothers and sisters who, out of one or two reasons, some anger, went away to follow our big brother Alan, have realized that he went on a wrong expedition and have all decided to come back home. It's a very, very good news for us and for me in particular, seeing all these young, friends of mine, brothers and sisters of mine, coming back strong into the party. I am also extremely convinced that gradually the party is shaping up for the election. The spirit of the party is wide awake and grinding, and it is testament to the work that is being done. If you see around the country, the energy the youth campaign is pumping into the system clearly shows that the elephant is wide awake. The party's machinery, that the national chairman, the general secretary, my own boss, the national organizer, the campaign team fully behind me, pushing, and us on the field getting the work done is yielding results. And I am absolutely terrific that these brothers of mine have, seen that the party is still their home and are coming back to help myself and an entire party to achieve the very, very big task of breaking the eight. When I say, Umaru, that we will win by hook or crook, you said it was in the connotation of if you want, for the want of a good word, bad, words that we're using. But I maintain, and I told you that we are working very hard to break the eight, and it is yielding results, and that's why you are seeing all these things happen. And let me tell you, look, Umaru, Alan himself will come back home by the time we finish. We are heading into December. Alan will leave. Now my big uncle Alan has gone into another expedition of AFRC or something like that, because the Afafranto one is dead, and the new kid on the blog, I hear it's RC something, revolutionary something. That one too, I am very sure that my uncle will finally see that no, the expedition that I went on hasn't yielded any positive results. The NPP is the true home that I belong to, and he shall return. Just like President Kufuor's campaign manager resigned at a very crucial moment. President Kufuor needed him in the 2000 election, only to return home because he noticed that no matter what, NPP, that is where the true spirit is. So I have no doubt in me that by the time we are up for this election, so to speak, our big uncle would come back home and say, let's resolve our internal issues and let's unite and forge a united forward for the election in December.
But Mustapha, for a party that is claiming to have done so much and planning to break the eight, losing 6,000 of your young persons speaks volumes about your agenda or your performance in government, don't you think? Even if these guys are back, the fact that they left speaks volumes, and it speaks to what you have really done for even your own party folks, not talk about Ghanaians in general, don't you think?
Well, Umaru, they did not leave out of performance. They left out of anger. fighting, the way the primaries went. But all of us in this party know that there was no period at any point in time that the contest was skewed in any direction. I have said, that anybody who was on the ground properly knew that this was a no contest for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. It was a no contest. In fact, for the emergence of Kennedy Ohene Ejepong Akumpreku, and look, Akumpreku coming into the race 8 months and beating Alan, and coming second in the special delegates alone speaks volumes of how the NPP had shaped up itself and, posited itself in the presidential campaign. So clearly, if it were between Dr. Bawumia and my big uncle Alan alone, I am telling you, without a shred of doubt, Dr. Bawumia would have won every single region of this country. Every single region, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia would have won. Because I kept going around and I saw exactly what was going on in and around the constituencies and in the regions. And I was quite convinced beyond reasonable doubt. And I think I have told you this before in one of our interviews or so, that it's a no contest for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Listening to what the grassroots were telling, me and us in general, anybody who, was in touch knew that this was a foregone conclusion. So I am, convinced that my brothers and sisters have taken the right decision to come back after realizing that, no, we have been taken down, a road that does not represent the true picture that we were being told, and that we are coming back home. And it is an excellent news for us. It's terrific news that we accept and welcome, all of them back. They should come and let's continue the work. I know Kumi very well, very fantastic young gentleman, filled with the spirit of the elephant. And I have no doubt that he's coming back to add to the fold for us to continue to push to break the eight.
Just out of curiosity, though, did you have this as a matter of fact on record that you lost 6,000 people to Alan's group, and these 6,000 people are coming back? Did you have that figure? Is that figure accurate?
We do not have such a figure, but in politics, I mean. Anything can happen. So if my brother Kumi says that, 6,000 of them went and 6,000 of them are coming back, hooray, I am excited. I'm terrific. When I go home tonight, I'll sleep quite well.
You do a welcome back party, maybe a welcome back party for them?
Well, I'm sure we'll organize a welcome back party, for my colleagues who have returned home. And we appeal, my other big brother, Yabwabi Asamoah, my very good friend Hobson Adoye, they should all come back together with my big uncle Alan. It's not late. This is a party we have all worked for over the years. And I think that regardless of the situation, we can sit around the table and Jojo is better than War. And I think that all of us, true patriots, would find a way to reconcile amongst ourselves. And I think that is what my young colleagues have noticed and have come back into the party. Right. And it is well received. And I am happy that they are all back to the party.
Thank you so much. Salam Mustapha is youth commander of the NPP, or youth organizer of the governing New Patriotic Party.